Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Leela Web Dev. So we will dive into a new concept that is nothing but image view component in the Android development. Image view is one of the important for displaying the images in your app, and we are using the great visuals which can make your app look amazing. So let's jump into Android Studio and learn how to use the image view with some hands-on experience. Stick around and let's get started. So images are a key part of any Android app. So they make your design pop and create a better user experience. The image view component is what lets you display these images in your app. Whether it is a logo or a profile picture or background, whatever it may be, image view is the go-to tool for this one. So let's see that how we can use the image view in your project. So all right, let's jump in our existing project. So this is already our Android existing project. So to use the image view, first of all, we need to add the images to your project. So the images which we want to add it will go into your drawable folder, which we have seen it in our previous videos, or whatever the pictures or the images you are having, it will go into your drawable folder. So we can add this one in easy two ways we can add it. One is right click on this one. So go to open in and you can go to directly to the Explorer. So here you will be able to see a drawable folder. In this drawable folder, you can directly paste the images. So one thing. So copy the image and you can directly paste it inside the folder. Another two which I want to do it, which I want to tell you is, so directly through the Android Studio, I am trying to tell you. So what you can do is copy the image from your computer. So let's say that I will be copying the image. So here I'm having first image. So I am copying this one. And let's go to here drawable folder and right click on this one. Okay, right click on the drawable folder and you can click on the paste. Okay, so it will ask you where I need to paste it. So this is the name you are having. Okay, make sure the image always the name is in the lowercase letter. If it is a multiple words means we need to use the underscore, like first underscore image, my underscore image, or something like that. There should be no spaces, or otherwise you will get an error. So once the image is added, you will see it in the drawable folder. Now you will click on the OK. So you will be able to see it is the image is added in the drawable folder. So let's add an image view to your app in the Android Studio. So now let's try to go to the here, and in this one, what I would be trying to do is in the palette. So normally the image view where you will be able to see it is in the widget section. Okay, in the widgets you will be able to see the image view. Okay, so under the widgets, so you can find the image view and you can drag it inside your layout folder. So here this is our component tree and directly you can drag it here in the main. So now here it will ask you, a pop-up will be open. So now when you draw, so here what you need to do, you need to select the image. So here I will be selecting the first image. So let's try to click on this one. So here you will be able to see the image view. So there is a small problem here. Our image might be covering the whole screen, hiding other components. Why? Because the image view component layout height and the layout width are set to wrap content and the image is too big. So if you try to see the attributes for this one, so here it is having the wrap content. So if you try to check the wrap content also, so it is having the wrap content like this. So that's why it has been covered. So now, so that is the problem we are having. Okay. So to fix this one, so we'll set the layout height and also layout width to the 300 dp. So I will be fixing it one to 300 dp and also this one also to 300 dp. Okay, so now we are able to see this one. So that's because our so now here you'll be able to see, notice that image is horizontally centered. Okay, so the image is horizontally centered. Why? Because so we have our linear layout. Okay, so we have our layout, we have set the layout, the gravity as center horizontal. So right, center horizontal. So that's why the image is in the horizontally center position. Fine. By default, the image sits in the center of the image view. So here, this is the total image view you are having. By default, image is sitting in the center of the image view. So you can adjust this one using the scaleType property. So if you try to see here, somewhere you will be able to see the scaleType property for the image view. Let's try to search it. ScaleType property. Yeah, so this one. So we can adjust this one. So here you will be able to see some couple of options. fitStart means it will start at the center, sorry, start of the image view. So if you try to do the fitEnd means they places the image at the end, at the bottom, and you'll be able to see the fitCenter. fitCenter means automatically it will set it at the center. Okay, and you can able to see the fitXY also. So that means, so the image will be enlarged. Okay, the image to fill the entire image, but this might distort it. Okay, so let's try to set it as an, for most cases fitCenter is a great choice because it keeps the image looking good without distortion. So if you want the image to perfectly fit the image view means make sure the image size matches the image view size. Okay, image size matches the image view size. So like 300 by 300 pixel for a 300 by 300 dp image view. So let's try to make it as an fitCenter. Okay, so you can play around with the different options so that you can have a clear idea about this one. So now let's make the image view interactive. So now let's make the image view interactive. Okay, so let's try to make this one. So first of all, if we want to make the image view as interactive means we need to give the ID for this one. Okay, let's go here and give an ID, image view example or something like this. So I am giving it as an like this. Just refactor this one. So now here we did it. Now let's go to the Kotlin file, and here let's try to declare the variable private late init where image view example of type image view. Okay, so we have set this one. So now what I want to do, when the button is clicked, I want to change the image. So when we click on this one, so it needs to change the image. So first of all, let's add the second image. So here let's go here in the drawable. Let's try to first of all let's try to copy the image here. Second image I am copying it, and here let's try to paste it, and here second image jpg drawable folder. Fine. So let's try to do it. Now if you try to do it here, so we got the image, and here I can do in such a way that what I can do it is, so here image view example dot set image resource. So you will be able to see the image resource, or dot drawable dot. So here you'll be able to see the options, first image or second image, something like that. So I am selecting the second image. So fine. So let's try to start the app. So here I am starting the app. So let's try to start the emulator and check it. Here it is starting. So let's try to test the app. So when it opens, you will see the first image view. Okay, the first image in the image view. So now let's try to click on the OK. What happened? Let's try to see it again. Okay, so let's try to write something here. Yeah, let's go. Okay, app info closed. What has happened to this one? Image view example. Okay. So now we are able to get there, right? So you have debugged this one where the problem has been came. So here the problem is, so here you will be able to see uninitialize the property access. So here we are trying to use the set resource, but we are not assigning the value. So that is nothing but find view by ID. So here I need to do image view example is equal to find view by ID of or dot ID dot image view. Yes. So that's ID I need to add it. So now let's try to run this app again. So if you run this app again, so let's try to stop this. Yeah, so here if I try to click on OK, so here you'll be able to see the image has been changed. So this is what we will be working on the image view example. So hope you understood about this concept. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.